So guys,
Here we are in another place, another section of the same
let's
park.
talk about the divorce in the Philippines.
I think it's coming soon.
Yeah, I hope, because there's a lot of Filipino experience being abused by their partner, by their husband, like emotionally, physically abused. And I know when it comes to biblical, I know
God don't want it.
you want, I know that you need to carry your cross, and even if your cross is your husband, you need to carry for it. But for me, my thoughts about that is like, there's no guarantee that you carry your cross, you stay in the relationship, when you died of beating, when your husband kill you, you'll go to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Right?
God doesn't
There's no
mean for you to
guarantee.
stay in that kind
Yeah.
of God never
Because
meant
you
for
have so
anyone to stay
many,
in that.
you have so many chances. Like when it comes to when you have an abusive partner, it's not the first time, it's many times. Like when you experience that for the first time, of course you still consider it, maybe it's just an accident, maybe it's just he's tired from work, something like that. So you still considered, and you give many chances, you forgive and forget. Yeah. And then what if the second or the third time he already kill you, right? And the annulment here in the Philippines, it's really really expensive, and it takes long time.
Why does this is a question that I don't know the answer to? Maybe you do. You can tell me. But why does your country allow annulment, but it does not at this present moment when we make the video? It does not allow for divorce. Why? Because it's kind of like the same thing, really.
Because the reason why because the Philippines is like 80% who live here, Filipinos who live here in the Philippines, 80% were Christians, and Christians don't allow to have a divorce. And we are the only, we are second next to the Vatican that we don't have divorce. Vatican in the whole world, only Vatican and Philippines don't have divorce.
Yeah, but annulment is
Yes.
basically the same thing, and your country does allow for it. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. It's basically the same thing. So why?
Maybe the things that it's the inclusion of that annulment thing, because when it comes to divorce, it's like just like in the we have this kind of the divorce, especially in the US. Like our thoughts about divorce is like once you are tired of your relationship, once you don't like your husband, you easily get divorced. It's like our connotation when it comes to divorce is like that. Like you can have divorce many times and get married many times, but when it comes to annulment, no. When you are like annulled, you can get married in the church once you are annulled, but if you are divorced, you cannot get married in the church, especially if you are a Catholic.
Yeah, but it seems to me it's just kind of dancing around with terms, right? Because the annulment is the same thing as the divorce. I mean, you're no longer married. It's documentation by law that you're no more married. So it doesn't seem like there's a big difference.
That's the only thing that I don't understand. Like, you can't have a divorce. We don't have divorce here in the Philippines, but we have annulment. Then what's the difference between annulment and divorce? It's still the same. It's the separation itself. It's the same. Like how can you stay in a relationship? Like okay, let's take this for example. Like, okay, since it's biblical, you stay in the marriage, which is already toxic, and then it's really traumatized to your children.
Yeah, happens too.
Right? And then here in the Philippines, I saw a lot of news like the wife stay in the marriage because they don't want a broken family. And I understand that no one will like to have a broken family, guys. Like, just because they think like it's because of, for the sake of their children, they stay in that toxic relationship. If you really love your children, the children will understand. Like, you cannot show them how toxic your marriage is. It's not good for the children also that you stay in the relationship and it's really toxic, because your children, when they grow up, they will already, what if they saw your husband beating you up, and then when they grow, okay, beating your wife is normal. Yeah, because
Not normal.
exactly, because they saw that when they grow up. Like, it's okay to get out from that kind of relationship than showing your children that that kind of relationship is normal. It's not. You're not thinking about your children's sake. Yeah, because when they grow up, they will do the same.
No, I guess over time it will prove right or wrong that. But I got a feeling that your divorce law is going to be enacted soon.
I hope
this is
that
we're recording this
our
in June.
president will not veto that divorce bill.
June of 2024. That's where we're recording this right now. So I'm kind of thinking that God's angry. We're hearing thunder above.
Thunder.
Maybe God's angry. So, but yeah, I'm thinking the divorce law is going to go through soon.
Yes. And
You
I
agree?
hope also, I'm not saying, of course, there's a lot of Catholic and Christian couple that they don't agree with the divorce bill. If you're happy in your marriage, stay in your marriage. Do not divorce your... Divorce is not for you, guys. It's for the one who are unfortunate to their marriage. That's like... What, I don't understand why couples saying, I don't agree with the divorce bill. You're happy with your marriage, don't divorce your husband. That's it. That's so simple.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So what she's saying is, excuse me while I turn the camera on. My arm is getting tired. Did you really fall then, or did you fake that?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
really fell.
I don't
caught
fake
her.
that one.
I saved my mare maiden. She fell into my arms.
That's my point. If you're happy with your marriage, don't divorce. Of course, divorce is not for you.
It's really
but
only an
it's for
extreme-
those who are
extreme.
unfortunate. Yes.
Yeah, extreme situations, really. That's what I think. Just extreme
Yes.
situations.
How can you stay in marriage? Your husband is already there. He didn't go home because he lived with his mistress. They have already kids. Then you're still waiting for them. You're still waiting for him. Like,
Yeah.
there's no guarantee that you when you die you become a saint, because in your mind, since your husband didn't go home, you always say, you're always mad, you're always this kind of like, you even curse them like they will die in the future. Like,
It's not good.
it's not good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So,
So, yeah,
instead
extreme
of
cases,
having that
extreme
thoughts,
cases,
instead of cursing them, get out.
I mean, the Bible does say follow peace and pursue it, right? So just that scripture alone tells you, like, even in a marriage, if it's just not being peaceable for a long time, it doesn't mean like just a short little kerfuffle, but if it's continuing, there's no peace. The Bible does say follow peace and pursue it. So maybe that's something to consider, like, when you're in the extreme situation, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just trying to, have a balanced approach to it, because
Yes.
nobody wants divorce, I don't think.
Yes.
Unless
No
you just don't
one. If
care.
you're happy,
If you don't
of course
care.
you don't. Divorce is not. I always say this. If you're happy in your marriage, divorce it's not your thing. Just stay in marriage if you're happy. If you're not happy, like your husband is beating you, your husband having another
that's-
family, had a double life, of course get
Again,
out
it's
from that. But if
extreme,
you're
yeah.
just like, you're not contented, you want something, of course it's your fault to
Well, that's just something to
broken
work through,
family.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everybody sometimes need to work through things.
exactly.
That's not an opportunity to leave.
Yes.
So, yeah. Again, just summed up in the word extreme, really, if it's extreme.
So guys, don't forget, visit our website, beautifulbabylove.com. And if you have a blessing, press the donate button there, and
Yes,
so
sir.
we can be a blessing to others.
Yeah, it goes into her bank account, so she's always helping somebody. But the donate button is on the website as well. Beautifulbabylove.com. So
God bless
post your comments. We like to hear your comments too below. Bye.
Yes to divorce in the Philippines.
But only when needed.